So last week, I had my really good friend Brian come over and we showed you some of our cool rare console variants. And got some really good reception on that video. And so in the video I did ask, would you like me to make one on my handhelds? And as you can kind of see behind me, I have a lot more variations for handhelds than I do for proper consoles. So, we have a lot to get through. Let's go ahead and just start going through these things so you can check out some of these cool, weird, rare console variants that I personally have in my collection. Let's see if you have any of them in your collection. So I'm going to start off with some kind of like disqualified handhelds first, because you can't really buy these. These are all custom done. They're actually reshells that I've done, some of them modded. Like I said, that's just kind of want to start off the video because I do love these. I cherish them. I play them a lot. They're in my collection, of course. But once again, they're not really kind of like legit. So I do have a Super Famicom style, like regular old school Game Boy Advance. And I love it because the buttons mirror the logo, the Famicom logo, the green, blue, red, yellow. That's how they did the buttons on that. I also have this Game Boy Horror that I made, which is based off of Luigi's Mansion. It's the Game Boy Horror that you get from what's his name, the Professor Egad. But I did a backlight mod on it, and I got the cool matching stand. I think this thing is probably one of my favorite projects I've ever done. And last but not least, I have another Super Famicom style SP actually, and it's cool because the shell, when you close the shell, it has like the Super Famicom look to it, but also the buttons completely mirror the logo with this as well. These were just some fun projects I did, but once again, kind of shows you how some sprucing up of old consoles, especially if you have like a plain Jane purple one or something you want to make cool, relatively easy to do and pretty snappy looking. This will be my last custom thing, and I'm only showing it because I'm really proud of it. When I bought this, it was just the straight silver Neo Geo Pocket Color, but it was basically destroyed. I got it really cheap with a lot of games, though. So what I did is I painted it red and black to basically match like the Neo Geo MVS, and then later in life put a backlit screen in it. I personally love this damn thing. I can't wait till I get the adapter for the analog pocket, but till then, this is like the only way, of course, I can play the Neo Geo Pocket Color games, but it's great. I mean, the backlit screen and the custom colors is just something I've always really loved. So there's nothing too special about these. They're just Game Boy Pockets, but you know what? I love them. I love them to death. When I was growing up, I had a clear one. This is not that same clear one. That thing was destroyed to time. But, I have 3 of the colors now. I'm thinking I might go out and get the other ones. I think there's like a green, a blue, and a yellow for sure. There might be more than that. I think like a silver. But, like I said, these things are pretty great. When I got them, they're like $15 each, so I think they're probably harder to get now. But either way, great consoles. I've kind of shown 2 of these off in the last video, but they're, I might as well just group them all together. This is kind of like my Game Boy Advance kind of collection that is, legitimate, as in I didn't reshell them. But you got the Char one I've already showed, the Mega Man Battle Network I've already showed, both imported. But the third one that's more common in America but still pretty rare is the NES model. It's made to look like the NES. So it's really cool. Like I said, these are neat ones, and 2 of them are very hard to get. Does this count as a handheld? I mean, it goes on your hand. Well, it goes on your wrist. I mean, who am I asking permission for? This is my video. This is something I really like. I have the original box. I have the original paperwork. As you can see, it is not the cleanest because I tried cleaning it and it did more harm than good. But that said, hey, a Super Mario World video game watch. These things are really cool. Mine does work. Has the original headphones. I love that it says Super Mario Bros. 4 on it. This is just a really cool thing. Kind of want to show it off. Kind of in the same vein. I think it counts. I can't go all Nintendo here, although I'm going 99% Nintendo. But this is my Magical Knight Ray Earth Game Gear. This thing was imported from Japan. I'm a big Magic Knight Ray Earth fan. This thing was really cool. I'm actually planning on maybe getting the modded screen on it because, like all Game Gears, this thing's kind of crapped out a little bit on me, but it's a cool variant. It's one that not many people know about, but it's one that to me is very special. Now, if you've never heard of the Game Boy Micro, it is a very hand cramp inducing console, but I do have one, and I have the Famicom variant. This thing is super cool. It's weird that it came out in America. I kind of still don't understand that, but it is a neat little handheld. I got this cool stand from Rose Colored Gaming. But yeah, I mean, it's cool in the sense that it's a nice display piece. I would never play on it myself, just because it's just a little bit too small. So here are my Zelda handhelds. I'm going to show off all three at once because they're all kind of very similar in a way. We have the Triforce Heroes 3DS XL, we have the Ocarina of Time 3DS, and the Phantom Hourglass DS. These probably have the most use out of any of the handhelds I have in my collection that I still own, because like, you know, the ones I had when I was a kid got wrecked, so they're gone. But these ones I got as an older, you know, more responsible person. And so, you know, like every 3DS game I had have been gone through these handhelds. And so I played them a great deal, and they've held up very well. I've obviously taken good care of them. But, you know, I'm a huge Zelda fan, so these to me are great. Last but not least, I'm going to show off my absolute favorite holy grail, best thing I own probably, happens to be a handheld, and that is my imported, complete in-box, mint condition Final Fantasy IV Game Boy Micro. Granted, I did say earlier that the Game Boy Micro is extremely hard to play, and this is, you know, obviously no exception. It's the same system, just with a really cool art to it. But yeah, I'm actually going to leave this in the box. I have an unboxing on the channel. I don't like messing with this thing. I know I'm a big proponent of, hey, open up and play with your stuff, but this thing's just too special to me. Final Fantasy IV is my favorite Final Fantasy, and this specific handheld is just beautiful. So anyway, that is probably my coolest thing I have in my collection. So I have a few more things, but I didn't think it really warranted being in this video, because that's the kind of stuff that's like kind of obscure and weird and, you know, not too common. Maybe the Game Boy Pockets were a little common, but hey, like I said earlier, let me know in the comments below what you guys have. Do you have any cool, weird, rare variants? I know some of my fellow YouTube friends have some crazy stuff, but, you know, I'd like to hear kind of what's out there. Is there anything that I'm missing? Maybe if you watch my channel for a while, you kind of know what kind of games I'm really into. Mega Man, Zelda, you know, specifically Battle Network, if we're talking handheld. So maybe there's some variants that I don't know about, and if so, please let me know down below, because I definitely want to check them out, maybe add them to the collection. Hey, that's going to do it for us today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It'd be fantastic. But hey, as always, my friends, take it easy.